Hi, Christ the King. It's Pastor Maria. This Sunday is Palm Sunday, which means we are about to begin Holy Week. This year, Holy Week will look different than it ever has before for each and every one of us, as we won't be able to gather at church and worship and enter into this sacred week as an experience in community in one building. Because of that, we have an opportunity to think about how to enter into this Holy Week in our homes, and how through doing so, we can maintain a sense of connection to one another. So today I wanted to share with you something we are going to invite everyone at Christ the King to do, if you haven't done so already, and that is to set up a sacred space in your house. So it might be a little table like I have here. It might be in the middle of your kitchen table. You want to set up a little sacred space somehow. It could be a shelf in a bookshelf in one of the spaces where you live. It could be the mantle above your fireplace. It could be a side table in your living room. It could be anything. If you have the space and the room in your house, you could even make a whole room kind of your sanctuary space during this time. And in that room, you might watch worship videos together. You might do a morning devotion with the Bible, or with some poetry, or another text that is sacred and helps you connect to God. Whatever that might be for you, there are so many possibilities, and there's no way to do this wrong. So I wanted to show you the sacred space that we have set up for ourselves at the Anderson Lippert household, and just to give you an idea and a flavor of what they could look like. So we have this little table. I am in the bedroom in our house that has two doors that connects the kitchens to the bedrooms and bathrooms. It's a classic Bloomington layout that I'm sure many of you have either lived in or been in before. And we don't really use that space much these days, and so we set up that space to be our sanctuary space during Holy Week. And there's multiple ways you can do this. This is just what we have at home and what feels sacred to us and what we decided to put on this table. So I have, as you can see, a candle. I have a cross that was given to me by somebody on my internship congregation that stands on its own. And I put together this little candy dish with little pieces of paper that I cut, and some different pins and small trinkets that help me feel connected to other people and to God and to nature, one of which is a little cross that you can put in your pocket. And this bowl, the intention of this, we have some pens that draw on black paper. The intention for this is if we have a word to write down of prayer, we can write down that word and put it in the dish and offer that word of prayer. You could use something like this. You could put a bunch of words on these sheets before you even put them in the dish, and then in the morning or in the afternoon, or when you need a moment of quiet time, you could pull out a word and live with that word and pray and meditate on that word, and ask God how this word is speaking to you now and why you need to pray with that word at this time. So that's what this is. That's just one idea. Because we're entering into Holy Week, I'm going to use this space and shift it up for every different special day during the week. So for Palm Sunday, I grabbed our houseplant, and I am putting it on this table as a reminder of the palms. I'll maybe move my cross over a little bit, rearrange just a little bit, don't want it to start on fire, as a reminder of Palm Sunday. So this is our Palm Sunday worship table, and throughout the week, maybe on Thursday we'll put a hand washing station here, just a bowl with some water in it and a towel, to remind us of Maundy Thursday. On Good Friday, I think I'll clear the whole table and make it empty except for just the cross. And on Easter Sunday, perhaps I will find some flowers or some photos of flowers and put them on the table to liven it up for Easter. So those are just a few ideas of how to use this table throughout the week and how to use it as we enter into this Holy Week together, and to have a sanctuary space in your home. So I will put in the comments of this video a few links to some websites that talk a little bit more about setting up a sacred space or an altar at your home. If you would like to, if you have any other questions or want to think more about that. But I have 1,000% faith that you can do it. And I hope that you will enter into this practice with us. If you do, we'd love to see your sacred spaces. Feel free to post them either in the comments of this video or just to our Facebook group so that we can see where one another is worshiping together this season. All right, be well, take care.